What's up, VC? Sunday. Football today. We're going to jam some tunes, though. I got, 3 packages in this week, I think? So we're going to show the records that came in. Turn this down just a hair. And we'll get into what's jamming here in a little bit. This is a wonderful record. But first up, a big one. And this one has kind of stayed in the family, so to speak. And that's the Ra Orchestra, Hiroshima. This is a fantastic later Ra Orchestra release from 1985. Free jazz, not for everybody, but this one had belonged to Alex at Diamond Marimba, and he kindly reached out to me and said he still had it because he had it on the Oddments page for sale, and a big addition to my collection of Sun Ra. Was one of the top 5 that I was looking for, and was a great price. I got my AARP discount with Alex, just plain labels. So yeah, there's only, like I said, there's only a handful more Ra that I'd like to find. As far as like top wants, I'd love to fill out the complete discography. As far as LPs go, I'm not needing all the 7 inches and all that kind of stuff, but those are almost impossible to find. But as far as the LPs, when I got this one, I needed 40 of his LPs to have all of them. So now we're down to 39. That's how, and you know how many Sun Ra records I have, so you know it's an arduous task. I think there's a lot. So this is what's playing in the background. This is the album Raphael from Roberto Miguel Miranda, introducing Virgilio Figueroa on the Nimbus West label out of Los Angeles. Well, Santa Barbara. But anyway, I didn't have this. I don't know why I missed this all these years, because his record prior to this, The Creators Musicians, I think it's called, is a favorite. What a bass player this guy is, but he's not really the feature on this record. He lets a lot of other musicians shine on this, including Virgilio, who plays some amazing congas on this. Yeah, very cool record. Very diverse record. I really like the first side that we're listening to much more than the second side. The second side, he brings in a vocalist, Aviva Rosenblum, who I believe is Jewish, but I'm not really into her vocals on this. But the music's great. So yeah, I like side A much more than side B. But yeah, and there's some different things going on. Like the second track on side B is just a piano sonata from Hensonia Caldwell, and that's it. It's just solo piano. Roberto's not on it. Figueroa's not on it. So it's kind of an interesting collaboration. Fantastic record. Thanks again to Chris Cole at Record Wonderland in the Chicagoland area for sending this down my way. Next, I got a package from Rob the Waxed from his last auction. And so, sorry Nicole, but this one's here. This is David Murray, Flowers for Albert. His first record, I believe, as a leader from 1976. I'd been looking for this for probably like 7-8 years. David Murray tenor, Philip Wilson drums, Fred Hopkins on bass, which is how I came to this record, was through looking to see what else Fred Hopkins played on. Olodara on trumpet. Now, there are 2 pressings from 1976, the iconic silver label, Indian Navigation. And then there's this red label, which I found very interesting that they repressed it in red, or pressed it in red. Same year, so I don't know if it technically counts as a first pressing, but it's a good sounding record. Great jazz record. This was recorded live at the Ladies' Fort in New York City in 1976. Flowers for Albert. That's a big addition. I got a really good price on that. And then he had a couple Terry Riley records, and I went for this one, even though it's got a cut corner, which is one of my pet peeves. But this is a double LP, Terry Riley, The Harp of New Albion, and this is from, I think, 1986 on Celestial Harmonies. It's a DMM pressing, original. I've only listened to the first side of this, of 4 sides, and it's just piano from Terry Riley. Gorgeous playing. And it's a very, very long piece, almost 22 minutes. Absolutely fantastic. And this is in dedication to the young mountain of the East, Lamont, Awakener of Ancient Dreams. Very cool record. From Terry Riley. So that's kind of everything that's come in. Got Roberto Miranda's group jamming here. We'll have football on here in a little bit. Actually have some coffee today. They put one of them next to my house, so I don't drink coffee, but maybe once a month. But there it is. Take care, VC. Peace.